Hello. How are you doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm live from Leeds, and everything seems to be working. The reason I'm a bit late starting tonight is because I wanted to just check a few things. I've changed a few settings and stuff. Wanted to do some test recording to make sure the mic was sounding good. Videos hopefully a bit better as well. I've just got to hope that the streaming gods are smiling on me tonight and everything goes without plan. So far looking good based on what I'm seeing. So a few days ago, it was Thursday last week in fact, I launched a new Minecraft server called Thumpstone, and I'm going to be playing on that tonight and see if anyone joins. No real plan. Might build up the area around spawn. If anyone joins and wants to go exploring caves or something, I might do that for a bit. Feel free to join us. If you join my Discord, you can either use the Discord command or there's a join us command. Once you're in there, look for the start here channel and it'll talk you through everything you need to join. It's totally free. You just basically need to agree to some fairly standard server rules and point your client at the right place and off you go. So let's see if OBS is going to play nicely. Excellent. I've been having some problems with it losing the game window, which is not what you want just before you go live. Hopefully that's going to be alright. If there's any problems with audio, video, anything at all, me hitting the microphone with my big gangly arms, then please tell me. Let's see if anyone is actually on the server yet. No one's on. We've only got a handful of players. It was really a soft launch. I didn't do much to promote it at all. I just wanted to get a handful of people on there, test a few things out, so they've helped me iron out a few niggling teething problems. Hopefully they're all sorted now. It's been a bit of a steep learning curve because this is the first server I set up, so I had to look at all sort of the background admin things to do with detecting cheaters and integration with Discord, being able to detect which players have potentially broken or placed blocks they shouldn't and how to roll those back, how to put automated chat moderation in place to stop people, spamming it or putting inappropriate content in there, and dealing with them in a nice kind of automated fashion so that I didn't have to do loads of manual stuff. So it's been a steep learning curve, but I think we're there now. Everything seems pretty solid. So yeah, let's hop on. So when the server started, it was very much completely vanilla. There was nothing here. It was just, when I say vanilla, there was no like big elaborate spawn hub that had been built. There was nothing here at all. It was just a brand new map. I've installed various plugins and Datapacks to let me just... one of the benefits of being server admin is I have access to these kind of tools where I can just disappear so mobs don't see me. So yeah, there was nothing. It was just a vanilla world with some custom terrain generation, plugins to add new structures, rework villages. That's annoying. I'm gonna get away from these zombies. We've got the ability to teleport everywhere, so if you come from anything like Hypixel, it should be fairly familiar to you. We've got a server economy, so I have I've been busy building these little stalls that just sell a few things to get people started. So you might have just joined and you don't have much cash, which you can check by pressing tab. See your balance there. You might not have much cash, so a way to start earning some is go mine some cobble, smelt it to stone, and you can sell it to this guy. He'll make some smart ass remark. There you go. Hilarious. So you can sell stone, deep slate, sand, red sand, and granite at the moment, and these will change. You might be on a bit of a rotation as the game progresses. We might have some more late game content, so you can potentially sell ancient debris, stuff from the end, maybe that kind of thing. Now I've just noticed this tree's on fire. Which is weird because I don't. Why is that tree on fire when it's nowhere near lava? Unless. Can trees set on fire if they get struck by lightning? I don't know. How weird. That was not on, but it's nowhere near lava. What is going on? So anyway, enough waffle. So you've got a little market area that's slowly growing. Got to be careful what I show you because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who. Wakey Rhubarb has joined. Excellent. Yeah, I'm trying not to show you any spoilers. But anyone who joins a server, this is the first thing they'll see. They'll literally spawn on this gold block here, and right from the off, you've got access to these warps, which will take you to the outer borders of the spawn area, which is protected. So that means you can't place blocks, destroy blocks, that kind of thing within the spawn area. So, you right click and don't move for 5 seconds. So I've gone over to the west border of the spawn area, and if I just go over here, you can see spawns down there. If you're wondering how I can see so far, it's because I've got a client-side mod called Distant Horizons, and any chunk you visited, it will render a low resolution version of, which creates the illusion of being able to see really far. The only downside is, like while I was testing and setting up this server, I visited some chunks that weren't connected to anything else, so I've just got this bit of land just floating in space over here. So until I've been around and filled in the map by visiting everywhere, it's going to look a bit odd. And we have, familiar warp commands, so I can warp to my home, which at the moment is this luxurious palatial dwelling consisting of a bed and some furnaces, basically. Oh, new follower, Elytra. How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, another thing we have is claims. So you can use your money, you can use this balance, and when you're in an area you want to claim as your own, you just do claim, and if you've got enough money, it will basically assign that area of land to you. It's an entire chunk from as far as you can dig up to the build limit, and that's yours. And then unless you change any of the default settings, no one can destroy any blocks or place any blocks or open any chests in that protected area. You have the ability to say individual players can share your chests and so on, but it's entirely down to you. So you can go claim settings and then the name of the claim, and you get this nice GUI, and you can change most things. For example, some things are disabled server-wide, so the ability to fly like you can in creative mode within a claim, that's all been disabled. So lots of flexibility there. And then you can just type back to go back to where you were before. and you can also warp to spawn. So very easy to get around now. When it first started, the area around spawn was huge, and you couldn't break any blocks or, you know, get any wood or anything for ages. And after some player feedback, I halved that distance and put these warp points in to make it really easy for new players particularly to get to somewhere where they could actually start gathering resources and building and so on. Another thing we have on the server is a quest system, which I've only just started playing with. I did a little test, which is this guy we can see walking around here. Now, I've already completed the quest, but if you hadn't, in the past 24 hours, you can click on him and he'll give you instructions. Go off and do whatever you need to do, come back, and if you've done what he's asked, then you will be rewarded. Just a very simple quest to test the system out, really. In the fullness of time, there will be much more complex, multi-stage quests. But that's a while off yet. So now all the mobs are dying. Let me just see. Once I've got back to a safe bit and taken myself out of vanish mode. So I'm just playing like a regular player then. I'll see if Wakey Rhubarb wants to go exploring. Oh, what happened there? What? Why am I losing? Oh, I'm hungry. Schoolboy error. It's embarrassing. Okay. It looks much nicer now I'm not in vanish mode because I've got proper lighting. Much nicer. Right. Let's see if they're up for doing something. If not, I want to sort of improve this area here. It's just functional at the moment, but I want to make it into much more of a kind of, I don't know, something a bit more impressive when you first join the server. All in good time. Right, before I go anywhere, do I need to ditch anything? Let me go back to my home. It's weird being a server admin because I could just give myself any items, any resources I want at any time, just with commands. But that kind of takes the fun out of the game entirely. So what I'm trying to enforce on myself is a rule of, okay, fair enough, when I'm building stuff at spawn, it doesn't make sense for me to wait until I've gone and gathered all the resources, because that's for the benefit of everyone on the server. So it just makes sense just to give myself the resources like I'm in creative mode and use those for that. But when I'm not doing that, I'm strictly playing in survival mode, and anything I need I've got to acquire via the normal routes. Otherwise, what's the point? I might as well just play in creative mode by myself. Right, I do have plenty of food. There was no need for me to starve. Gonna need some wood. I could do with... I'm a big fan of bow and arrow. Hammies, how are you doing? You okay? That's Hammies on TikTok. I've got to remember, not TikTok, on Twitch. I've got to remember I've got YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and now the in-game chat to monitor. Bit of a challenge. Right, let's see. Bow and arrow. I might as well take that. Could do with more wood. I'm miles away from any trees. Yeah, baby creepers. Baby creepers. Hammy's on Twitch. He's a player on the server, and he's noticed that I've added a plugin that adds some extra mobs. So one of the things I've done is try to make it a bit more challenging. So we haven't just got the vanilla mobs; we've got variations of vanilla mobs. Some of them are harder to defeat, some of them are faster, and we have baby versions of creepers and other mobs. Yeah, sorry, they are a bit evil. Right, trees. Are there any trees around here? I could go back to spawn, couldn't I? As long as I replant. One thing I've discovered is shields are really handy. I never usually play with shields, and I don't know why I've not done it before. I think it's because I couldn't figure out a way of nicely handling the main hand, off hand shenanigans and switching between torches and swords and stuff, but it's actually really straightforward. They save me from creepers a lot. Right, let me just plonk a few more trees down. Replace these. Hammies, are you hopping on the server at all tonight? If so, feel free to come and join me in Wakey Rhubarb. We're going to go down a cave. They are already down one that we were in last night. Way past when I should have been playing. So I am sleepy today. Hopping on a flight for a work trip, well, that sounds far more exciting. Right, that'll do, I think. Could do with some water. I've got a handy well here. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Plenty of wood, food, bit of iron. We can teleport to players as well, but you have to request it. So just TPA and the player name, and they have to accept. There we go. Sorry, I should really mute my mic before crunching ice into it. Sorry about that. Wilson! Right, so what's going on? Right, they're up there. So the terrain mod I've used is called Terra, and I've used one of the off the peg generation packs, like the presets. I can't remember what it's called. Begins with an O, I think. But it's impressive. You know, it's much more interesting and varied than the vanilla generation. Oh, some iron there. So because I've been focusing mainly on kind of admin tasks, upgrade templates. Upgrade templates. What do they mean, upgrade templates? Do they mean smithing templates? Showing my ignorance here. I hope that's what he means, otherwise this is a bit embarrassing. God, why can I not? That was weird. See, I've not used these really. So I don't know where they not naturally spawn. Do you normally have to find kind of loot in shipwrecks and treasure chests, right? I think smithing templates. Looks like we might have done all this already. Yes, because I've been concentrating on admin tasks and just all the stuff that goes with managing a server and building a little spawn area. I'm really behind compared to some of the other people on here. I've got, you know, I've managed to get some iron armor, but that's it really. No enchantments or anything. Just haven't had the time. Overkill, what's that one? How have they managed that? 8 hearts of damage in a single melee blow without using a mace. $67? What's 67? When did they go? Did they just teleport? Well, he's lost me. I've no idea what he means. Done it again. Crunched ice into the microphone, sorry. Right. Let me see if I can find somewhere we haven't been down here. Well, I hope the audio and the video is looking okay for you guys, because I can't hear what you're hearing. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I do that. But we could maybe tunnel through. We could do that. That's a thing. See how far this takes us. Did I lose you 6 or 7 times? He's fucking with me now. I feel like I should be getting the joke, but now we're talking about Italian brain rot. Oh god. Things have taken a turn. Right, we'll have that. Boo. How far away was this? I reckon go out here. He's just gonna keep saying 67. I've seen this. I've seen this on TikTok and I didn't understand. It might be a young people thing. I'm too old for this crap now. He says playing a game of Minecraft. Sorry, Corey. I'm having to keep track of in-game chat, Twitch, YouTube, and now TikTok. I've just seen your messages. Sorry. Yeah, my day's going good, thanks. How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, I think I might have done it. Oh, hello, zombie. So you'll see the mobs have like a name above them, and it'll tell you whether they are, you know, what variant they are. Some of them are hard as nails, some of them drop, you know, decent loot. Like I've seen skeletons going around with dragon breath potions, which otherwise you could only get right at the end by defeating the ender dragon and gathering its breath. Now Wilson really is taking the piss. I should be able to click on that. You might also notice the sounds are a bit weird. That's because I've got a plugin that adds loads of like extra ambient sounds and also a sort of not 3D, like applies physics to sound, so you get things that sound more distant and muffled, and what's between you and whatever's making the sound affects how it sounds, and the echoes and stuff. It's quite cool. So Wilson in chat is saying we should have a dedicated area in around spawn where people can set up their own shops. But there's a plugin protecting that area, and I don't think you can have unprotected areas within the protected area. I'd have to look into it. Right, enough chatter. Let's get down to business. I was mining some iron, but I've lost it. I think Wakey might have got it while I was not paying attention. I need some torches. One torch isn't really going to cut it, is it? Dead end. Whoa. Yeah, another thing we've got is a bunch of extra advancements you can get. It can actually get a bit annoying, particularly with new players, because if they go and find a village, then they get loads of these advancements really early on, and the chat just gets spammed, so I might have to look at that. Lots of little dead ends around here, a little bit frustrating. Iron, good, good, good. Yes, Blizz, well spotted, I'm a grown man. Heaven forbid a grown man has hobbies. Okay. Bit more iron. So if anyone watching wants to join us on the server, you can find a link to my Discord on my Twitch profile, my YouTube profile, or by typing the Discord command into Twitch chat. Or there's a website, thumpstone.com, will give you all the details you need. It's free, you just need a Java client, and off you go. Gonna need another one of those. Where have they gone? Actually, is it just another dead end? Might be. Uh-oh. Creeper somewhere. Ah. Disappointing. Right. Should be something down here, but I'm gonna die if I try going down there. I've cocked up here. Go. I need to top up my balance. Unfortunately, there's a bug in the shop plugin, which means I have to own the server shops, which means when people sell stuff, it comes out of my balance. No, what is it? Money, give. Yeah, so if I don't top it up, people can't buy anything from the shop. Just a bit of crap. Oh, she spotted an abandoned mine. Right, I'll go back to my home, dump some stuff. Might as well smelt all that. Gonna need more chests soon. I need to bloody organise this. Okay, let's dump some stuff. I think I've got rid of pretty much everything I need to get rid of. Get rid of that. I've got plenty of wood still. Wow, I've got quite a lot of iron. Might as well smelt the lot of it. So I can see the tree house they're talking about over in the distance there. I might just walk over in a second, wait for some of this to smelt. We've got 4 people on. That's good. It might not sound like a lot, but the server only launched a few days ago, and I didn't really promote it very heavily, so it's just nice. Yeah, 4 players, I'm happy with that. Right, what do I need iron for? I don't want to take it all with me in case I die. Take maybe half of that. Excellent. We're going to a mine. If Wakey knows where one is. Okay, now we wait. So, Stuart, I don't know if you saw it in chat. We're going to find a mine. Feel free to join us. If not, we'll crack on. You can always teleport to us. What's that over there? Oh, that's the village I've just come past. So I think that's my my little... I think that thing right there, where the crosshair is, right in the middle of the screen, I think that is my little stack of furnaces, I think. Treetop sleigh. Oh dear. Right, let's go. What are we doing? Why have you stopped? That's how much Cauldron Mud do I have? Yeah, plenty. Oh, I can't place beds because it's inside a claim. There we go. Another addition we've got is multiplayer sleep, so only 30% of the people on the server need to go to bed and you'll sleep through till the morning. I don't like these kind of voting systems. Never work well in what I've seen. Something I really want to look at is maybe setting up proximity chat through Discord. The idea being that you join a voice channel in Discord and you can only hear people when they are physically near you in the game. It's the idea, never tried it. Certainly make this kind of thing a lot easier. Aha! Found it. Cool. I might make another bow and repair the one I've got. That doesn't make sense. I'll just make a new bow. Why can't I make a bow? What's the... Why can't I make a bow? Is it because I need... I don't know. I can't remember what I need to unlock that. That's annoying. Dead end. There was a big bit we hadn't explored. Something's glistening. Oh man, yeah. No worries. You didn't miss much. We are just exploring an abandoned mine. Feel free to join us. Wilson is coming along shortly, I think. It seems pretty massive, so I don't think we're going to explore the whole thing before either of you get here. Oh, it's huge. Oh my god. Excellent, we have 3 of us. I don't know where he's going. cave spiders aren't poisoning us for some reason. That's weird. Ah. And there he was, gone. Must remember I'm streaming. Keep forgetting to keep chatting. Too engrossed in the game. There's a spider somewhere there. I don't understand why these cave spiders aren't poisoning us. Which is weird. Don't get it. Shit. Oh, scary. Oh, creeper. Aha. Oh, I can't be bothered with that. It takes far too long. What happened there? Hopefully he's got all his stuff, because I don't really want to pick it all up. sparkling up there. Gold. Ugh. Can I jump up here onto there? Yeah, and then down into the water, yeah. And then go. And then where's Wakey gone? Wakey gone looking for diamonds. No, she found some. Oh, that's annoying. Why can't I do that on this keyboard? What? Okay. That'll have to do. I'll type that. Try to see in this fancy output which biome we're in. Where'd he go? This way? I see two names over there. on one name. Oh, there he is with his sparkly suit on. Now we're back down here, I guess. Hey. Can't remember how we got down here now. Is it? No, on this way. Ow. Ow. Cool. I think I've completely lost track of where the mine is. I can see diamonds there, I think. Yep. Even racing me to the diamonds. Where was the mine? I think it was this away. But there's all this cave we haven't explored. Oh well, go back. I've got a right little gang going now. Just cool. Oops. That's ace. Get a lot more. Uh-oh. Don't know why I'm getting all this redstone. I might do something with it. I might not. Amethyst cave. Geode. Doodad. Can I even mine these? Let me drop some stuff. Don't need gravel. Who wants gravel? Can I mine those? Yeah, cool. Then I can make a spyglass thing. Don't really need to be carrying fence around with me. I have to mine the big ones. I'll take a few of these, don't know what to do with them. Oh, I can't get out. Stuff sparkling. What is that? That diamond? I think it might be. Tell me what I'm looking at. That's definitely diamond. Okay. Oh. Ouch. What a gent. I saw something else sparkling. Down, when I was down here, I looked up here. Or did I dream it? No, something there. Gold, okay. Cool. And then what else was there? Something else? Was it worth having iron? Yeah, I'll have that because I don't have much. There we go. Oh, another geode. Is that the same one? I don't know. Okay. This is huge. Scary cave noises. Uh-oh. Where's that zombie? Why have I got bread? Where's that come from? Why am I carrying bread? That's the zombie noise. It's dark, deep down here, blimey. Okay. There's some gold in here where these diamonds were hiding. No more diamonds. Look at this place. Sod that. this isn't spooky at all. Right, I'll get rid of some crap I don't want. I don't care about stone. I can get rid of that. I'll have some obsidian though. If I can get rid of bones. There, we don't care about those. I'll silk touch on a shovel. That can be quite handy, can it? Have we got enough obsidian to repair it? 3, no. Ooh, soul sand. That can be useful. Gunpowder, sod it. Magma. Not bothered about that right now. I need some more torches, there we go. Cool. Right, which one of these can I mine? Yeah, that one. Isn't really working. Let's go back to the way I came. Right, it's getting late. I'm probably going to have to, ouch, call this a night quite soon. I want to get over there. How do I get over there? Let's do a thing. Like my brain will brain. That lava, am I lucky? Shitbags. Well, that was embarrassing. Who's shooting at us? Where are they? Oh, all the way over there. That's rude. Fuck you. See where Wakey went. There, okay. really save much space. I don't need any dripstone. Get rid of that. What? Okay, cool. Rude. What the hell's going on? Shooting at me, okay. Those guys. Stressful. Ah. Who's shooting at me? Who else is shooting at me? Where are you? Okay, good place to call it now, I think. Right, now I'm back home. I can safely log out. Right, I will call it a night there. Thanks for anyone who joined me in game, who got involved in the chat, who just lurked, and thank you to my new Twitch follower, Elytra. That was a good one. I will leave you all there and say goodnight. Cheers.